Happy New Year! It's January 6th. I haven't had an AC video out in a week. That's not my fault, I swear. I mean, it's not like this is the hardest fucking match in the world. I forget, is this the map that's in France or is this the other place? This doesn't look like France, this looks like Russia. Or Northern Europe. There is a France map in this game, because the Eiffel Tower is there, and it's not accurately represented at all. Well, those are highway signs. That's a lot of snow. Fuck.
System combat mode.
I forget what this mission is. I know there's turrets and other shit, but I don't see anything. I hate the fact that it's so hard to accelerate once you're already floating. Like, I actually really like the wall kick. I think that's great. But there's other problems with the mobility. Like, when you're like this, the most you can kind of do is that, like, half kick, like, dodge. And that's not really helpful in any real way. Yeah, I know. Shut up, dude. Because kicking off of stuff is great and all, but there's a pretty hard limit to how much you can do that at any given time. Especially since it takes energy and it's like exponential or whatever. I think the resolution went down on my capture slightly. Can someone let me know if that is the case when this comes out? Because I lent someone my PS3 so they could watch a Blu-ray disc. Because apparently they didn't have a single device that could play Blu-ray, and I wasn't using the PS3 at the time. And my setup for recording is weird, because you might know somewhat infamously that the PS3 does not like it when you try to capture footage on it. It does everything it can to prevent you from doing it. So I'm using an extremely out-of-date Elgato that has fucking capture protection disabled on it. And I have it connected to like a bunch of intermediary wires, but I'm having it simulate an HDMI connection rather than the standard audio-video output that it normally would be capturing from. And that's why the resolution's been about as good as the HDMI input or output would be on a PS3. But for some reason it feels like it's lower, it feels like it's gone back to the other resolution. It's supposed to be at 1080p. This doesn't feel like 1080p. I know Armored Core Verdict Day isn't the best game to be, you know, using as an example, but I remember the footage being a little bit less fuzzy the last time I played it. Because I'm also going to be seeing the lower resolution on my end, because I'm not outputting from the, like, I'm not using a secondary video capture thing to, view it. Although I theoretically could be doing that. I could be outputting the footage to capture separately from what I'm seeing, but I'm not entirely certain how you do that. Because I think the PS3 lets you split your audio output, or your video outputs. But I think that causes dissonance in the game you're playing. Like it can't, it causes like screen tearing and stuff. My TV's been having a lot of screen tearing issues recently, and I can't tell if that's the source or if it's the TV, because I'm noticing it a lot on the Xbox Series X, but right now I'm like, it's fine, there's no screen tearing at all. It's like it tears the screen into 4 separate quadrants when I'm watching like anime or playing games like Halo. I don't get it. Ah, shit. Hey, you can help, you know. Fuck you. Is it just the pulse ones that are weak to chemical energy, or thermal energy? No, it's chemical energy is what those ones are. Like, I kind of hate how this game has made laser weapons, like, really unhelpful and difficult to use, because it means that when you go and encounter an enemy that is resistant to everything but laser and plasma weapons, there's not really anything you can do to hurt them, because no one's carrying them on their person, because they kind of suck. I mean, they're high damage, don't get me wrong, but they're super slow rate of fire, and you have to charge them now. And the shots are more limited now than ever. The energy sword doesn't have a lunge anymore either, so even that's kind of out of the question in a lot of cases. Shit! Damn, that went from like 20,000 to 0 in like 10 seconds. What the fuck did they get hit with? Aren't pursuers a weapon arm in this game? Like they replaced the back part or something? I vaguely remember that. But this guy doesn't look like he has pursuers. Actually, I'm not sure what the fuck this guy has other than that chain gun. I didn't get a good look at him.
Where do you think you're going? Your work isn't done yet.
Yeah, I know. Ah, it must have been that pulse gun. It looks like his secondary, because his frame is smaller now. He's probably out of ammo for the other shit. Oh, shit. Well, fuck. Yeah, those missiles don't fucking target as well as the other ones do. That kind of sucks.
Escalating. You can do better than that.
Man.
It's about time you started taking this more seriously.
Fucking there. Shit. Okay, now don't get fucking domed by the snipers.
Scan mode.
That would be really stupid if that happened.
Energy down to 30%. Too bad.
More of those golems.
Energy. Energy down to 30%. Left arm ammo at 30%. Just scratch now. Keep it up.
Ah, shit.
Where do you think you're going? Your work isn't done yet.
I really don't want to have to use the grind blade on a golem. Okay. It's like, cause sometimes this looks really, like, clean, and other times it doesn't. It's weird. Maybe it's the motion blur? I freaking hate motion blur, in case you didn't know. Like, I actively despise it. I don't know if it's because my eyes are really bad, but I think motion blur looks really terrible in games sometimes. Maybe just FromSoft games, because I know the motion blur in Dark Souls looks like garbage. It's not even fast enough to keep up with the character's movement, so it creates like a floating halo around the character at times and looks like garbage. I remember that very clearly from Dark Souls 1. The motion blur in Dark Souls 1 is terrible, especially on elevators. You can see the motion blur peeling off the character because it's a texture in the game.
Well done. You'll live to fight another day.
So that might just be FromSoft's motion blur.
Near a match for you. Not even close. They didn't stand a chance.
I don't know, they kicked my ass pretty hard.
What are you talking about?
Let's just leave, Fat Man.
Mission complete. Switching to normal mode.
You know the little scoundrel, Fat Man? I already took in a stray girl and retired. But turns out you're working with him now, huh? I better bring my A game.
you know, getting headshots, especially on a vehicle. Oh, I remember this map. This map's cool. It's very cinematic. On anything really is super hard. Okay, yeah, there's definitely something wrong with the resolution. I'm gonna have to mess with that before the next recording. That's a shame. Yeah, this map's cool though. It's where the fucking thing crashed in the previous game. Fuck me. He's hard to see amongst the rubble. I thought you needed to be in a ready position to use that weapon. Or am I thinking of something else? Because that's the equivalent of the bazooka in this game, but all the super heavy weapons are now ready position weapons. Kind of like they were in the original games. That thing hits hard, shit. It's the same thing those golems use, just faster firing. Hey. That went alright. You were fucking useless.
Strike when you cannot be struck. Go straight for the jugular. Fighting fair is for the weak.
Alright, sure.
Has the power. That's all that matters.
I don't know, I don't think anyone's really the winner in Armored Core. Oh, great. Low visibility stage. Cool.
System scan mode.
Oh, there he is. Oh, shit. I need a new PlayStation controller. Mayhaps this super old one is not... Okay, why is my AC shooting at the ground? Oh, he's a jammer. Great. It must be one that fucks with your arm mobility. And lock-on or something. Because he's breaking lock-on super, super easily. Okay, so staying away from him is the name of the game.
Your work isn't done yet.
I guess I could use the grind blade, but I kind of don't want to do that. He's also pretty nimble, so it most likely wouldn't connect. Wow, that's really annoying. I have to fucking... If I'm aiming directly at him, it doesn't fucking lock on. I think my reticle might be fucked. Because you notice, like, my reticle's, like, really seated high on the screen? It's like it didn't go down like it normally does at the beginning of the thing. I can't tell if that's because of the jammer he's using, or if that's just a glitch. Because, like, my character's aiming at the bottom of the reticle where it says booster. Yeah, there's something weird happening here.
Switching to normal mode.
Battle is about brains and ability.
I think this might be my favorite map in the game. It's really good looking. Like, I love the aesthetic of, like, the fucking broken highway and the pipeline in the middle of the desert, and the skybox looks pretty, even though it's pretty low resolution. I like this map a lot. It feels more like it would be in 4, but whatever. I don't know if this is meant to be a location from the previous game, but... because there really aren't any desert levels in 5, and... like, deserts are more 4 and 4 answers thing. But it doesn't look familiar aside from, like, the highway thing. And it's not the big super highway thing from 4 answers. That was, like, 10 stories tall. Okay, I'm gonna have to get closer. Ah, pursuers! Oh no! Not as damaging as they used to be, though. Because even if you shot pursuers in the previous games, they'd fucking explode. Come on. Let me hit you. Ah. Well, that was a waste.
30%.
Where the fuck is my AC? What are you doing?
Battle is about brains and ability. Even more so when it's AC versus AC.
Yeah, gloat all you want, you fuck.
Since in the sniping skills I was taught, I can't fail.
Main system. Combat mode activated.
U1, beginning operation.
Ha! Fuck you.
The Great Spirit watches over us. We cannot fail. Peace be to the earth.
I don't know, you guys failed pretty hard in the first game.
This emblem is proof of that. Peace be to the earth.
Main system. Combat mode activated.
U1, beginning
Stupid AC cult. Yeah, kill them. Be useful for once. Fuck. I feel like the distance at which these... I should probably switch back to my other missiles. Wow, they're getting rocked. I mean, my guy's getting rocked. Which sucks. Fuck you. Should probably focus on the other guy first. Get the fuck over here. Fuck you. These beehive cult guys are still around 100 years later. Or maybe they just picked up some of the mechs from the ones that died in the previous game.
emblem is proof of that. Peace be to the earth.
I don't know what their deal is.
Main system. Combat mode activated.
They're fucking weird, I know that much.
U1, beginning operation.
That's a marathon sound effect. What just happened? Why was there no explosion? It looked like the missile just stopped and then disappeared, and the guy died.
Main system. Combat mode.
Yeah, slight intermission. I don't remember the Giga missile being this easy to hit with in the previous iterations. I in fact remember it being almost impossible to hit anything with. I don't remember if it was in 5 that it didn't have lock-on or something, but I know that it does here, which is very much appreciated. Because trying to range find in a 3D game, or a third-person game, with no clear actual, like... God, this fucking smoke sucks. I think I hate it because it's just a fucking particle that appears, like, 5 feet in front of the screen, and it's not actually in the environment at all. Like, you can tell that the smoke is just appearing around your AC, and not, you know, out in the world. I think that would annoy me less if it was, like, actually in the world. Hello. You have battle rifle, machine gun,
Nice move.
cannon.
You fight like a veteran.
Roland. Like the knight?
I knew it.
I wonder if I have time to use my missile. I've gotten into the habit of just putting an overhead weapon on my back and then swapping it out if I need a different one, but otherwise just leaving it there until I encounter something where it's not useful. Or rather, something else would most certainly be more useful in that position. Seriously, these clouds fucking suck. You know, I'm not sure there's a fucking scaffolding in the world that could take something like this kicking off of it. I'm pretty sure it would just explode and my mech would go tumbling through one side. Thank you. I just want to get rid of these fucking ads. Yeah, this plasma fucking rocket, or missile,
System.
is not nearly as...
System combat mode. Energy down to 30%. Too bad. You're out of energy.
Are you gonna hold out? Yeah, that is absolutely the same sound effect they use in the elevator in Marathon. Yeah, this missile looks like an ICBM, but it's not actually very big. There we go. Now, is there actually an explosion? Yeah, see, that was much more subdued than I think it probably should have been. Oh, right, I forgot! Oh!
They're much stronger now, though. There's no comparison. Who are you?
Yeah, that was the guy earlier who I was like, oh, he's gonna betray us later, but I thought it was on the other mission.
Another AC.
Well, I'm out of rock. Well, I'm not actually out of rocket. Where is he?
So just get them. It's do or die.
Oh, fuck, I missed! Damn! He broke lock at the last second. Oh, hey, weird, I'm not out of energy.
To 30%.
Oh, now I'm out of energy. It's just a slower drain. That sucks. Hey, are you gonna shoot him? Well, whatever. He's not very good. It would have been cool to get the double, though. Should have brought a sword. Ah, shit.
Damage taken. Are you all right there?
Oh no, he has chain guns, my one weakness.
AC damage escalating. You can do better.
I'm gonna get my ass kicked right after I was so confident. No!
It's about time you started taking this more seriously.
Damn it.
Main system. Combat mode activated.
U1, beginning operation.
Enemy forces ahead.
Okay, so
Our job is to wipe out the forces holding this facility. There's
I
only a
need
handful.
to.
They wouldn't hire us if that was true. There may be more lying in wait. Stay alert.
System scan mode. System combat mode.
Enemy AC sighted. I knew it. I'm contracted to take them down too. Do it.
Energy down to 30%. Too bad you're out of energy.
Ah, damn it. Things are happening differently this time. I wish I could give my UNAC
Energy
commands.
down to 30%.
He's going after me instead of fighting the UNAC, which is not what I want. You're getting your ass kicked by a fucking toaster. Oh, there goes using that as a fucking resource.
Systems energy down to 30%. System combat mode.
Okay, so.
System scan mode. Energy down to 30%. Too bad you're out of energy.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize she could kill it by herself. That's actually fairly impressive. Good job, UNAC. I always believed in you.
They're much stronger now, though.
Or something.
No comparison. Who are you?
I'm incredible. Who are you?
Another AC.
Can I now use my missile?
That bastard. Get them. It's do or die.
Where even is this guy? Alright, he comes from over here, doesn't he? Despite not coming from that direction in the cutscene. He came from the left in the cutscene.
System combat mode.
Shit. No, focus on the robot.
U1, AP at 50%. U1, AP at 30%. U1, AC disabled.
Oh.
No signatures detected. Well done. Let's head for home.
I was convinced that I was gonna miss.
What's wrong, Maggie?
I love how they just, like, fucking sandbag him.
Your strength increases with every mission. I'm not sure that the old me could have done that. Maggie? It's nothing. Let's get going.
Mission complete. Switching to normal mode.